giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
Welcome back. It's a pleasure to have this gentleman sitting right over here. He's part of the duo, Kathy and Dave. This is Dave Para. Hi, Dave.
Hi, James.
Welcome
Good to see you
Newsleaders.
again.
Actually, you were a guest here many years ago.
Yes.
Came to talk about the same thing, the big event called the Big Muddy.
The Big Muddy Folk Festival. It is our 26th year. Gosh, I hope that's right. It is our 26th year. And they're in Boonville, primarily around Thespian Hall.
Yeah.
And then the great thing about this festival to me is it's kind of right in the middle of town. And so we kind of rely on parts of the town. Turner Hall over there with the David Oswald lets us use Turner Hall. The two churches across the street, Presbyterian Church, Episcopal Church, I have spaces there we use for workshops during the day on Saturday.
That's what's special about it, too. You got these workshops. Can anybody be part of the workshops?
Oh, sure. The workshops are, they're just a variety of things. They depend on the artists who are showing up, who's going to, for example, this year we have the Gaslight Squares. It's a traditional jazz band, Dixieland band from St. Louis. And they're going to do a clinic with the high school students, so the high school and middle school band students in Boonville. Wow. And we did that a few years back with this group, the Rivermen, and the kids just all took to that. And that was
ate it up, I'm sure.
Yeah, and we have a variety of singing things. We have a friend, Matt Watroba, who was on radio. We met Matt when he was doing radio in Detroit from the same studio that they first broadcast The Lone Ranger.
How about that?
Yeah, but it was an FM station. It was a public station by then. But he's a fine singer, and he loves to sing with audiences and get people to sing, which I think is a really important thing for people to do. We have a dance Friday evening after the concert, so we have concerts Friday evening, Saturday evening, and then during the day there's workshops.
And a dance Friday evening.
Dance after the show, so it's like 10:30 to midnight or so.
So how many different groups would you say are coming this time?
Well, we have basically 4 acts each night. I might have an opener, Phyllis Dale will probably open Saturday. She's a friend of ours.
She's not to be missed. I know that.
No, she isn't. Well, no, it's not possible. She's a force of nature. She's great. I'm hoping I'm going to get her to do a session of the American Songbook, because we have a really interesting banjo player from Chicago, Michael Miles, and who's bringing a flute player who I haven't actually seen, and he's done an album of transcribing Bach cello solos to the 5-string banjo, but he's been doing a workshop on American Songbook with Lloyd, and hopefully Phyllis, that's where she kind of lives in her career.
And then you and Kathy perform.
Kathy and I'll perform Friday night.
That's the highlight, you know it.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's something we have to get through. Now, we'll have our good friend Laura Lynn Bodel, who's a Carp Camp fellow, wonderful violin player. Gaslight Squares are Friday. Sparky and Rhonda Rucker are returning. They're an interesting duo, interested in history and music. Interesting folks. Also Meredith Sisko. She's from the Ozarks. For those who watched that lovely uplifting movie Winter's Bone, she opened that movie with her vocal rendition of the Missouri Waltz, and she's an interesting songwriter, really.
So you're going to hear lots of wonderful music, meet lots of great people, performers, all coming up again April the
6th and 7th.
6th and 7th.
Next month.
Just around the corner in downtown Boonville at Turner Hall.
Well, Thespian Hall is
Hall.
the big concert hall. Turner Hall's behind, across the street.
Okay.
That's where the dance will be. That's where we'll serve some barbecue on the day.
You guys
Saturday.
do it all.
Well,
you
it's
just
a festival. That's
make it
part
so
of the
fun
deal.
for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are tickets?
$25 a night, and less, $45 for both nights. I never buy tickets. That's one of the reasons I run the festival. I don't have to buy tickets. $45 for both nights.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Friends of Historic Boonville, Missouri.org for more information.
Right.
Or your website too?
You can go to bartonpera.com. It'll get you there.
Okay, and the Friends of Historic
clicking
Boonville,
around.
660-882-7977.
Yes, that's them.
It's a
still
once-a-year
get
event,
tickets.
but you know, every year it needs to be experienced. So Dave, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Best of luck with the Big Muddy in
Okay.
Boonville.
Well,
We'll see you next time. Tell Kathy hi.
I will.
And we'll see you right after this.